Bitcoin just logged one of its worst months ever. The month of May 2021 was its third worst month ever with a drop of 36%. It started off the month of May at $57,829 per coin, finished the month at $37,341. It did bounce back. At one point, it was as low as $30,000 per coin, but this is the third worst month ever, only behind the 40% drop we saw in September of 2011 and a 37% drop that we saw in November of 2018. This was the third worst ever. Right now, the crypto market is up a little bit over the last 24 hours, which is a good sign, up about 0.89%, pretty stable, but still up a little bit. Bitcoin's price is down 2%, Ethereum's down 2.3%. But really where we're seeing these gains are coming from some of the smaller altcoins like Cardano's leading the way up 3%, Dogecoin up 5%. We're seeing Stellar up about 7%. So some of the more popular and smaller altcoins are doing a little bit better, driving the main gains we're seeing in the crypto market right now. But for the most part, we're seeing everything pretty stable. Anyways, right now, like Ethereum, Dogecoin, some of the smaller altcoins are surging a bit. They're driving the gains we are seeing in the crypto market today. And according to chief market analyst at AvaTrade, he said it seems like right now everything in crypto is really just hanging in a sort of hanging and holding pattern. We have seen crypto prices stabilize over the last couple days. We've done lots of videos on this. Bitcoin's price has stabilized between that $40,000 per coin range ever since we saw it drop to as low as $30,000 per coin. We have not seen it drop that low again. We have seen it touch $33,000, but it has not dropped as low as $30,000 per coin after we saw that initial crash, which is a good thing. We're seeing prices stabilize. You can see over the last month, we are really bouncing between almost even $35,000 and $40,000 per coin. Same with Ethereum. We're seeing everything level off and really in a hanging and holding pattern. But according to this analyst, chief market analyst at AvaTrade, he said that the upward momentum still looks like it lacks any major backing, and that is a problem right now. So he basically says unless we see Bitcoin's price cross $40,000 per coin, break it, stay above that for a couple of days, and then eventually break the $50,000 per coin range, it's unlikely that we're going to begin another major bull rally, because right now we have seen it touch $40,000 per coin a couple of times recently, but has not been able to sustain that break and remain above $40,000 per coin for a while. And until we see that, we're really just going to be in this sort of stabilization holding pattern that we're seeing right now. And in addition to this, Kaya Parv, head of investment research at the trading platform, he told Yahoo Finance UK that Bitcoin and correlated crypto assets may have found their bottom already, as there seems to be bullish price action this morning in the beginning of June. But he said, having said that, right now, it's a lot of technical indicators are a bit shaky. We are not exactly sure where the crypto is going to go, just because we are just in that uneasy phase right now. We are hanging on between $35,000, $40,000 per coin, but we have not yet had a sustained break above $40,000, which will be important, and if it were to happen, would be a great sign for things to come. Overall, though, Deutsche Bank explained how cryptocurrencies were the biggest losers in terms of assets in the month of May 2021, and this volatility may make some institutional investors, some regulators, a little bit uneasy about putting money into crypto and making it pushing for more widespread adoption of it. And finally, last thing before we get into JP Morgan, WisdomTree. An exchange-traded fund and exchange-traded product, they announced that their physically backed Bitcoin and Ether ETPs have listed on Euronext exchanges in Paris and Amsterdam. This is a big deal. They have a couple of Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs that are already set and applied for approval in the US, but obviously right now, no Bitcoin, no Ethereum ETFs have been approved in the US, but we are starting to see more and more countries accept and list ETPs, ETFs for Bitcoin, Ethereum, other altcoins, and that is happening in other countries. And I think that that will be a good sign for the US to follow suit very, very soon, because right now we've seen Canada have Bitcoin, Ethereum ETFs. We're seeing a lot of ETPs for like Cardano, Stellar, Ether, and other cryptos in Europe as well. So with all of this action going on in other countries, I think it will be a bit of a push that US regulators need to get some of these passed in the US. And once we see that happen, we will see billions and billions of dollars poured into different cryptos, which would be a good sign moving forward. But either way, with Wisdom Tree having their ETPs and ETFs in Europe being officially approved and listed, that is a good sign for things in crypto, that a sign that things are here to stay. Crypto is not going away, whether we're talking altcoins, Ethereum, Bitcoin, doesn't really matter. All this is here to stay because more of the big money players are starting to get in.